Were U.S. Navy aircraft carrier fleets positioned off both U.S. coasts after the Supreme Court refused to hear the lawsuit seeking to overturn election results that cost Trump a second term? No, that's not true. A Pentagon source confirmed to lead stories that carrier ships are often positioned off both coasts of the United States, and they were there December 11 on routine missions. The claim originated in an article published by the Hal Turner Radio Show website on December 8, 2020 titled, "Ominous, U.S. Positioning Naval Vessels Off East and West Coasts, Massive Troop Movements in CONUS," which opened, quote, "Over the past 4 days, there have been massive movements of troops, equipment and supplies within the continental United States CONUS. Today." End quote. Users on social media only saw this title, description and thumbnail, quote, "Ominous, U.S. Positioning Naval Vessels Off East and West Coasts, Massive Troop Movements in CONUS. Over the past 4 days, there have been massive movements of troops, equipment and supplies within the continental United States CONUS. Today." End quote. U.S. Navy spokesperson Courtney Hilson told Lead Stories, "The U.S. Navy routinely operates off the coast of the United States. We disclose where those ships are operating. They have not been moved for any national tasking, they are conducting routine operations." The Hal Turner Radio Show claimed there was movement of U.S. carriers in anticipation of the Supreme Court decision in the lawsuit Texas filed to overturn the results of the 2020 election in 4 swing states that cost Trump a second term. The article claimed, quote, "Over the past 4 days, there have been massive movements of troops, equipment and supplies within the continental United States CONUS. Today, Tuesday, the U.S. Navy is positioning aircraft carriers and their strike groups off both the U.S. East and West coasts. It appears we are preparing to defend ourselves from an invasion. China." End quote. Here's a screenshot excerpt of the Hal Turner Show's web story, predicting unrest, as it appeared at the time of writing. Source, screenshot sat. Dec.120192020 UTC. The article also claimed, quote, "Naval deployments this morning. According to the U.S. Naval Institute, the Navy has deployed three aircraft carriers, plus a landing helicopter dock (LHD) off the U.S. West Coast, and two aircraft carriers and their strike groups plus another LHD off the U.S. East Coast." End quote. Both the Pentagon and the Navy denied this to Lead Stories via telephone calls the evening of December 11, 2020. The Hal Turner Radio Show website published graphics of the location of ships which originated on the United States Naval Institute news website, a media outlet. Below is the image of the ships posted in the article and originally posted on the USNI News website on December 7, 2020. The previous Fleet Tracker post was published on November 30, 2020 and showed 0 ships on either coast of the United States. The Navy spokesperson told Lead Stories USNI News is not the U.S. Navy, and that it was a false assumption made by the Hal Turner Radio Show to claim that there was an ominous positioning of Navy ships. Hilson said the USNI News Fleet Tracker map may not be updated with frequency. A BitChute video posted by the Will Paranormal account used the Turner story as the basis for a claim that the ships were positioned to support a purported invocation of the Insurrection Act by Trump. The caption read, quote, "The United States has positioned 3 aircraft carriers off the east and west coast of the United States along with accompanying battleships. President Trump will immediately implement the Insurrection Act in order to suppress any violence and allow for the arrests of all corrupt state governors and for the closure of mainstream media television stations. These stations will be replaced with Alliance Patriot broadcasters." End quote. Here's a screen grab of that item. Source, BitChute screenshot sat. December 12, 3:57 2020 UTC.